So for a while now, I've been talking on the channel about having an almost infinite backlog of footage waiting to be edited, and I felt like I was never going to run out. Well, those were famous last words, because we are now at the point where I don't have any more footage recorded for SAP, and I don't really have the time either to spend grinding for 4 or 5 hours just to lose to axolotl spam or Bird of Paradise sauropod or hamster ostrich or whichever the latest craze is for free wins. So how are we going to keep the channel going in the meantime? Because for the foreseeable future, I can't really see me having the time to dedicate to those, trying to get those crazy combos over the line. I could just play regular gameplay. I don't know if that would make particularly entertaining footage. So for now at least, my solution is to do what RevGT has been doing for a very long time, and that is, if you're too busy, just outsource the gameplay generation. So I sent a message around to some of the other SAP creators just asking them if they had any interesting runs that I could commentate on. And other channels have done this in the past as well. The SAP community is pretty tight-knit, so everyone wants to help everyone else out. So big shout out to Troubadour for providing this footage, and I'll link his channel in the description if for some bizarre reason you haven't subscribed to him already. Now, all I asked him really was that it had to be something interesting. People don't generally tune in to my channel for stat bash or I'm actually just kind of looking at this team on screen for the first time. I'm a little bit confused because I'm starting to see some units that I really don't like seeing in customs. We've got the level 3 tier 1 with Elk. We've got double hatching chick and brain cramp as well. I mean, I guess I didn't specifically say to Troubadour that I didn't want him to use the units that I don't like. And I know different people have different preferences, but I was kind of hoping for, we're on turn 6. You know what? I'm not going to be too judgmental. Let's just try and turn over a new leaf on that front. I'm sure he's going to turn it around here at some point, and we'll have something fun to talk about. But yeah, like I was saying, it's been difficult recently trying to find time. I honestly don't know how people like Rev and Haps have managed to continue uploading videos when they've had children in the middle of their SAP career. Okay, level up here on turn 7. We get Eagle and Nyala. Well, Nyala is another one of those units that I'm not a big fan of. It's just kind of dull at this point. So many teams play it. Although interesting interaction here where the Flea snipes the Nyala with the Fig. Yeah, not the most exciting thing, but at least the fact that Troubadour is greeting with the Elk here is kind of getting punished, and that he ends up losing that previous round. So putting more stats onto the brain crap, I'm not really a big fan of that. That kind of implies that it's going to stick around. Okay, I said I wasn't going to be judgmental, so let's just dial it back a bit. There actually probably are some pretty interesting builds you could make with brain cramp. There is one that's actually been on my list for a long time, but I think it would be incredibly difficult, even though brain cramp is a very strong unit. But like I said, yeah, I just don't have time at the moment to try and record something like that, especially if it's on my to-do list. That generally means it's going to be much more difficult than the stuff that I have actually managed to record recently. So, okay, what's happening here? Another loss. I'm kind of getting a little bit confused here. We've got Sauropod and level 3 hatching chick. I mean, I assume Troubadour watches all my videos. Maybe not, but I mean, level 3 hatching chick, it's probably been in a couple of my videos this year. Occasionally what will happen is you'll get a stoat cell into level 3 hatching chick, and then it feels like a bit of a waste to kind of throw it away. But generally, I don't like using it. It's way too strong as a tier 3. But it's not going to be changed, so I guess we just have to get used to it. Okay. Right, so the pig gets sold. Was that a misplay there? Oh. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, there was a replay. Troubadour replayed that section there because I think he sold the pig too early. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to rate this like Rev does, but kind of a misplay there. And then, yeah, this is looking pretty unsavory. Level 2 Bird of Paradise on turn 11. Triple Sauropod. Yeah, I can't say that I like where this is going. But you know what? I said I wasn't going to be judgmental. I think actually there are some cool things you could do from this point onwards. You know, you could potentially go for like a full team of sauropods scaled up and then Competo all 5 of them into completely random units. That might be interesting to see. Okay, another Bird of Paradise frozen. How many free chocolates is that from Hatching Chick already? Yeah, you can see, I mean, this team has got no chance. Okay, it's maybe not the greatest summon team on Earth, but turn 11 against triple Sauropod, almost level 3 Bob. There's just no way. Okay, there's a Competo. You can freeze the Competo, and then maybe they'll salvage this. Okay, you're not going to freeze it. This is, well, okay, I guess buying the strawberry jam there is kind of interesting in the sense that it's 1 gold, but then you're getting tons of gold back from the sauropod. So, you know, I feel like though at this point I'm clutching at straws here. Is this is surely not just going to be all bop sauropod. I mean, he's frozen the last sauropod, so maybe that means there's going to be 5 of a kind. But I think 5 of a kind sauropod has to be one of the easiest in the entire game, if not the easiest, at least in customs. Interesting. This team had Mothman. I kind of feel like I would rather have been watching them instead of this run. And that's 9 wins, so like, he doesn't have any time to do anything now. Even with all this extra gold, there's no way he's buying 5 Competos in 1 turn. And he combines the sauropods, so he throws away the 5 of a kind as well. Oh, come on. I thought Troubadour was my friend. What is this, man? And more sauropods, and he rolls past the 5 of a kind. Hang on a sec. Just let me tab out for a second. Yeah, right click. Where is it? Remove friend. Yeah. And I just don't have time to record another video, so now I have to upload this quad sauropod Bird of Paradise garbage. It's Vulture Guy as well. I've never wanted Vulture Guy to win so much in my life, but look, there's just no way. It's level 1 Vulture. That might be the first time I've ever seen Vulture Guy with only a level 1 Vulture. Yeah, even with a weakness, doesn't make any difference. Well, I thought this was like the beginning of a new age for the channel, but that must be the worst run I've ever uploaded, and I will never trust Troubadour again.